These Tabascos look incredible. So we're going to just go ahead and grab some, and we're going to make some pepper sauce. And I'm going to take these gloves off because I'm not touching the cucumbers or anything, and these peppers are so tiny, it's hard. And yeah, I'll probably have hands that burn, but we're going to just pull these peppers and get us some peppers to make some of the wonderful Tabasco pepper sauce with vinegar, like you would put on your turnip greens or collards or things like that. And getting ready to start the collards, so that will be good, and we'll have something to eat. I like a mixture of colors. I like all of them. I don't like them just to be yellow. The brighter they are, sometimes the spicier they are, the longer they are on the plant. So the red ones would be a little more spicy. All right, let's jump over here and cut these peppers up and get them ready to bottle up and make pepper sauce. So we're going to start with cutting the whole tip off so that there is a lot of vinegar can get down in the peppers. If you want it milder, you can just pop the stems off and have this little bitty opening, or you can prick some holes into them. I just prefer to just cut the whole stem off so that you got a lot of space in there for all the vinegar to absorb and get out all of the flavors. Or you can do some of both. If you want it really mild, just leave the stems on. All right, we're gonna cut all these up and then we'll be back for the next step. So after all your peppers are destemmed, we're going to put them in these little pepper sauce bottles. So we're just going to start putting a variety of them down in here, different colors, and dropping them all over the place. I would highly recommend having gloves on for this, absolutely, because these are quite warm and your hands will get very, very spicy. Not to mention that it burns your hands, but you may accidentally put them, like rub your eyes or something later. So I definitely wear gloves, and sometimes my hands still feel a little bit of the temperature from even wearing the gloves. So we're gonna go, I wanna say we'll go about there because I wanna leave plenty of room to have enough vinegar so that we don't have to keep filling it up. So I'm gonna fill up as many of these as I can. See how many we can get before we mix our vinegar, so we'll know how much to mix. yes, 7, to my math. And so we're going to do, I'm thinking a cup, 2.5 cups of vinegar. And it's hard to breathe right now because the amount of pepper heat coming off of this is intense, right into my mouth. So we're gonna get the vinegar heated up, and then we are going to pour it over these and cap them, let them cool, and go from there. All right, now that we have boiling water, I put it into a smaller container so that it's easier for me to pour into the bottles. And we're just gonna fill these right up. They're still boiling. Really making my eyes burn. I'm gonna have to heat up just a little bit more vinegar to top this one off. I'm just gonna take this chopstick and kind of poke it to get some of the air bubbles out to make sure that it has enough space. I can fill up a little bit more in some of them if I get the air bubbles out. Go ahead and top this back off. Looks good enough to me. You're so warm. Then we're going to take our little tops and put these on. We're going to tap them. The bottles are really hot. Whoops. Pretty warm to the touch. Boiling water, boiling vinegar in them. Now we have these, and we will let them cool down completely to room temperature, and then I will go back and shrink wrap our little caps on top of them once they are completely cool. So I just printed off some labels, and apparently my ink is out of the printer, so they're a lot pinker than they're supposed to be, but it'll work for now. It'll tell you what it is. And now we are going to put our shrink wrap onto our bottles. So I'm just going to set these on here. And then we're gonna get our blow dryer out and heat these up to shrink them around here. So the highest setting you can on your blow dryer. Let's see if I can get this thing blaring hot. And now it is ready to go. So we're gonna finish these up. I blew one off in the floor. As always, I can't do anything just so. I'm gonna put these out of my way while I do the rest of these. Ready for the shelf. Hey guys, thank you for coming along with me. I hope that this will help you get rid of some of the peppers that you have, because in abundance this time of year, they're just going to be coming in. This is a simple, really easy way to put it up for later. And you can refrigerate this. I'm not sure about the shelf life unrefrigerated, but it's vinegar and pepper, so I'm sure that use your own judgment. Do what you need to do, but it will last a while. And when the vinegar runs out, you can actually put more vinegar in there to infuse them again. So you can use these multiple times, not just discard them after one use. So thank you for hanging out with me today. God bless you and have a great evening.